Hey, what's going on, everyone? I appreciate y'all coming here and checking out this Starfield video. In this one, I'm going to be showing y'all one of the fastest ways to make credits after patch. You'll also be getting tons of legendary weapons too. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. First things first, you're going to want to find a high-level planet. So for example here, we can find high-level planets in high-level systems. So from Alpha Centauri, if we head over here, way out here, we can find a high-level system. It's a level 75 system called Boer. Now, you don't have to technically go to a high-level area. It's just suggested to because you're going to be getting a higher chance of getting legendaries and whatnot. I'll be getting more into that here in a little bit. It's a glitch that you can do to duplicate chests. So anyways, once you find a high-level system, you then just want to go to a high-level planet or moon, anywhere around in that system. Doesn't matter where. All we're going to be doing is just placing an outpost somewhere on the planet or moon. So once you're on the high-level moon or planet, you then just want to place an outpost, doesn't matter where. And then once you place the outpost, you want to go over to your displays and go down the weapon cases and go over to this weapon case. Now, I'll be showing you all how to get titanium and polymer if you don't know how near the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm just going to be showing you all how exactly to do this glitch and to get loads of credits and lots of legendaries too. So what you want to do is place a bunch of these weapon cases. But before I do that, I'm actually going to change my difficulty as well, because this may higher my chance even more to get better loot from these chests. So I'm going to change it to very hard, and now I'm going to be placing these chests. It's actually suggested before you go to the planet or moon, change your difficulty to very hard before you officially land on this area. If you already land on the area, just go in your ship and come back out to get the loading screen, so you load back in a new area that's supposed to be on very hard, if that makes sense. Anyways, now once you got the difficulty to very hard and you're on a level 75 area, just place a bunch of these weapon cases. I'm just going to stack them. Okay, so once you place the amount of chests that you could place, you then want to exit out of build menu and you want to save it. This is one of the most important steps. Save your game. You can do a quick save or just regular save, it doesn't matter. And then once you do that, you want to load your game. This is a very important step. For some reason, this is how the glitch works. So once you load your game and get back in, these chests should now contain loot. You can go ahead and check just in case by opening up one of them. As you see, there is a weapon inside this. So how to get all of these at once without having to take your time opening all these, all you got to do is go over to your outpost and remove it. Hold in X. And now it'll state this: removing an outpost is permanent, proceed with removal, and just click yes. So bada bing bada boom, we just got all of those weapons that were in the chest. As you can see, I got 21 new items here, and it's a bunch of ammunition and weapons. Unfortunately, I didn't get a legendary this time around, but I can just do this all over again. It's really simple to do. So place your outpost, and now as you can see, I got all my polymer and titanium back after deleting them. So I'm just going to be placing a bunch of these. Alright, seems to work better if they're stacked, just an FYI. Don't know why that is, but from my experience, seems to work better when they are stacked. So I saved it. Now I'm going to load my save. So I'll show you what's in my inventory. I got 34 weapons right now. Let's go ahead and remove the outpost. Proceed. And let's see. And now I got 45. And bam! Got a legendary that time too. Oh yeah, this is a good one. It's nice. Oh, and I got another legendary. Got 2 this time around. Cool. Alright, so yeah, that's a great example right here of this in action, of getting legendary weapons as well from doing this glitch. Now once you got plenty of weapons, we're going to be taking these to sell. And I'm going to be showing you one of the best places to go to sell a lot at once to get a lot of credit. So you don't have to be worrying about, selling out the vendor and then waiting as long and whatnot. I'm going to be showing you a great spot to go to sell a bunch. So I'm going to go on my ship and I'm just going to drop all of these weapons on my ship. This is a way to store a bunch of things on your ship if you don't have a lot of cargo, which I don't. You don't got to worry about these disappearing. If you do worry about that, you can just simply save it right before we leave to the area we got to go to. Okay, there's all my weapons. Once again, you don't have to worry about them deleting, but if you do worry about that, just do a little quick save before you fast travel here. Alright, so once you got all the weapons dropped on your ship, you then want to head to the volley system, which that's located from Alpha Centauri right over here. So yeah, you want to head to there. Be sure to change your difficulty also back to very easy before heading over here, just in case you run into any ships. Alright, so once you're at the volley system, you want to head to Volley Alpha. And here we could travel to Neon. And the reason why we want to travel here is because we're going to be finding plenty of vendors here loaded with credits. This is probably one of the best places you can go to get the most bang for your buck from all the vendors that are around. So starting from where we land at, first off, before we go to all these vendors, we want to make sure we pick up all of the weapons that are on our ship. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Now, I'm going to be heading to where all the vendors are located at. Yeah, we're going to be over encumbered running with all these weapons, but that's no biggie. We can still get to where we need to go. It's not like we're going to die being over encumbered walking to places. So you just want to head this way into town.
You're looking at the only city in the settled zone.
Okay, so once we're here in the town, our first stop will be here at the Trade Authority, which is located right here from where we first enter Neon. So let's do some business with this guy and go over to sell. And yeah, we're just going to be selling our weapons to him. He starts out with 11,000 credits. Alright, so we sold out that guy. Now, from the Trade Authority, we're going to be heading to a weapons vendor, which that's located right next door, right over here. Just ask him, let me see what you have for sale. And as you can see, right now it says he has 13,000 credits, but he starts out with 12,500, typically, every time you go to reset this. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell him a bunch of things. The only reason why he says he has that much is because I bought something from him. Alright, so I sold him out. So we've already made 26k. Now from this guy, we want to head this way to this goods store. Now when in here, you just want to talk to this person and just say, I'd like to buy something. So this person will typically have 5,000 credits in stock. He has a little more because I purchased something once again from this vendor. So yeah, go ahead and sell this vendor out. So we've now made 31k that quick. Alright, now from this vendor, we want to head this way. And then here, we can find another general goods vendor right here that we can get a little bit more credits from. Go to sell, and you can sell weapons to this lady. And from her, there's another weapons vendor right here that we could sell our weapons to. So bam, a lot of credits right there at once. Then to reset everything, just sit down on the couch and wait 24 hours. Once you get done waiting the 24 hours, you will notice all of the vendors have now been restocked with their credits. So we're just going to be working backwards now. We're going to be starting off selling our weapons at this vendor until he doesn't have any more credits. Then make our way over to the goods store that's next door to this weapons vendor, and so on and so forth. You'll just rinse and repeat this over and over. This is a quick way to get a lot of credits fast because you can just, sell out all these vendors over and over. Of course, once you get done selling out the last vendor going backwards, you then just want to find a spot to sit down and wait 24 hours again, and then you'll be starting from that last vendor, which the last vendor will be going to heading this way will be the Trade Authority vendor, which is where we started at when going and selling all these weapons. So yeah, this is the quickest way that I know of to sell all the weapons really fast to get loads of credits. The reason why I think this is the quickest way is because all of these vendors are located right by each other. So you can get to each of these vendors really quickly to sell the weapons efficiently. But yeah, I guess that's wrapping up this video. Hopefully this does help you out. I know unfortunately the vendor chest got patched, and this is just an alternative to get a lot of credits as well. Also, this is a quick way to get loads of good legendary weapons too. I definitely recommend to take advantage of this while this is still in the game because as we know, Bethesda will possibly patch these glitches that are in the game. It's definitely worth the time to do this. But I'm out of here, everyone. As always, thanks for taking the time, watching, and listening. Until next time, peace.